So the markets had a little dippity dip and we are in the red. But what does this mean apart from don't trip by the dip? What does it mean? Are we going to get highs in August? Is it going to take longer? What's going on? Basically, welcome. Sorry for the delay in video. I ended up having to go to hospital because I was bleeding a lot. But anyway, I'm back. I'm fine. I'm good. I am here. My name is KelitaSahliah. If you're new, we combine astrology with the crypto markets to see wagwan, what is going on. If that is not your vibe, then disappear from now because you will miss the gems. But if it is your vibe, then let's stick around and see wagwan. So we're going to take a look at the astrological story to see how astrology, the hologram, will be impacting the crypto market this cycle. So here we are. What day is it? It's the 18th today. We are coming into our new moon phase, which is getting me a little bit teeny bit concerned in terms of the length of how long this downward momentum is going to drag out. Okay, so we've got our full moon in, where price likes to find its support. We're in our new moon phase, which starts 5 days before and lasts 5 days after. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sí. So we're in our new moon phase right now. Yes, sweetheart. Uno. Just for you, love. So we're in our new moon phase. So this alone is telling me, could we go a little bit lower? Could we go a little bit lower? So that's what we're going to look at the chart. And I do need to bring your awareness to our lunar eclipse, which is coming up soon. So we have had bullish energies. When eclipse season happens, it can flip the switch on that energy, meaning we had gone up quite a bit. Could this eclipse season bring that shift in energy where we have more downward momentum? So this is where I'm like, how long is this going to take? Or it could go two ways. It can amplify this downward momentum and we just have an extended bull run where it just takes longer and we go up more in Q4 or Q1 of 2026. Or because we have had this recent sideways movements and downwards movement, price is just trying to recover. Because we have had that, could this eclipse energy be the flip of the switch and we fully go into our Q4 much more bullish? So that's what I want to keep my awareness on now, because the eclipse energy is like an amplified energy of the general moons. Oh, I was about to burp there. It would have been a semi-confirmation, but it's an amplified energy of the moons. We've had our support, our resistance level. We are going to see how this cycle and this cycle turns out to get more of an insight on what this eclipse energy could bring during the mid of September. So let's take a look at the charts, keep in mind that we will be finding our resistance level. Okay, it will be a new moon in Leo. This astrology calendar follows the actual visible sky above your head. It's not mainstream astrology. So mainstream astrology will probably tell you it's in Virgo, but if you look outside, you wouldn't be able to see the moon, but it would be in Leo. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Leo energy can be very fiery. It can be very passionate. The market can move quite a bit in the Leo energy when it's ready. So, before we look at the charts, we just want to show you that this is available, people. The market's moving. Tees, free shipping on all the t-shirts. If you're in the UK, it's free shipping for the calendar and the digital version as well. Support your girl. It's funny. Anyone asks you anything, I can't. The market's moving. And LightBeing is there at the back. But anyway, let's get into it. So the Bitcoin stock to flow model, it's still in the yellow. So this is just telling me there is still room. It's not over. It may just be prolonged if that's what the market makers decide to do. We're going to take a look at the crypto fear and greed index as well. Oh, now is the perfect time. Where is it? where are you going, bro? Okay, so it's semi in greed, but it's like it's coming down. Since we last looked at it, it was like over here. It has come back down a bit, so this is just telling me there's a lot more room in the market to grow. We also have a bot. We have a bot, and I'm not gonna lie, the bot's gone into some interesting trades, and it is down at the moment on the trades. We're still up in total, but pardon me, this one, when I last looked, it was in red, and now it's gone into green. So we are down on some of the trades, but it's just doing what it's doing. This will buy and sell across the whole board when Bitcoin's doing its thing. So if you do want to copy this trade, LightBeing doing its thing, then there you go and do it. All the information will be down below. So looking at the B of the C of the coin. Oh, a little child's come into my yard. So Bitcoin, so there's just the moon phases right now. As you can see, we had our support when we had our full moon in Capricorn, super sturgeon moon. We had our support, and what happened after getting that, because when you get the support, the full moon in crypto, it finds its support, and then you can long the market. See, you went long. You get the resistance, the new moon, which is resistance. You then short the market. Like, look at this full moon gone up, new moon down, full moon up. Like, astrology plays a big role. So if you vibe with it, you vibe with it. If you don't, you don't. But anyway, what is my initial concern? There's Pitney in the house, you know. They need to come out the house. I need to do this video quick, Cardi's Pitney are bringing other Pitney in the house, and I'm upstairs. So my concern, we will be getting our new moon on the 23rd of August, which is where? Here, right here. Will the new moon come up here, giving us our resistance level, pushing us lower? Will it be a strong lower where we go lower than this point, or will we just do a double bottom when it comes for Bitcoin, making like a very unusual W shape, which would still be healthy, and then up again? Or could it like come in and we're just pushed lower than this point, essentially possibly reaching back to the buy in the zone, the 0.888 fib, or this zone here, basically where it previously touched. So that's something I'm going to keep in mind, because essentially when it comes to the new moons, you have the possibility to be pulled up to resistance level. Yet with where price is now, and we've only got like a few days, we have that option of being pulled up possibly to the 1.618 fib level and get rejected off there, or we become rejected at the level we're pretty much at now if price just wants to hover around this zone, and it could push us down lower, essentially doing that double bottom. So that's just what I want to keep in mind. If that's the case, then we'll see how this solar eclipse energy happens and what will take place. Will we continue the downward momentum, and will we be like, oh, bull run is not over? It's definitely not over. Why? Because the Bitcoin stock to flow model, it will be over when we start turning green. Okay, this other yellowy color, you notice? So that's what I'm keeping in mind. It just may be prolonged. Will this super cycle happen? I'm not sure, but targets will be met, and all the market makers like to do is push weak hands out of it. So you do your thing. Right, looking at the moving averages of this though, we are underneath both of them, or three of them, but we are above the 200, which is hovering somewhere down here. It's down here. There it is. So that's good. I don't see us coming in back to that. Where is our parallel channel? Our parallel channel is gone. Did I accidentally delete it? I must have done. But our parallel channel, we touched back into it here, and then we tipped the top of it and bounced up off of it. So I will just draw a trend line. Gonna do it from the body of the candle, because I want I want to see we've kind of tapped it there. I want to see how we'll initially respond to this trend line. Are we going to break below it? That wasn't, the parallel channel kind of went like this. I need to put that parallel channel on, but I can't remember how I did it. That's why I just left it on there for months. So I'll figure that out off camera, and it will be there in the next video as we see how these days go on. But we do want to see this kind of coming back above our moving averages, really and truly. Looking on the moving average, no, the RSI, we came up a bit high. We've come back below the 50. Will we stay higher than this point? That would be good to see. And then eventually get back above the 50. Or do we want to come lower? It's just seeing it all. It's seeing it all. The new moon energy has kicked in. We are in it. So we're going to find our resistance level. I do feel we're probably more likely to go slightly lower. Oh, this is all fascinating. It has to be an emotionless game, but we're getting more of the red, but it is tiny. So I'm wondering, will we just get a tiny amount red, tiny amount green, even more tiny red, and then up green again? We'll see. I feel our next video will just give us more clues. It will give us more clues. We need the clues. Let's just see what our SMAs are doing. So okay, looking a little bit clearer, as you can see, similarly to the trend line that we had, we've kept support off of the 55, and we've bounced off of it nicely. So really we want to see if we can hold this area for Bitcoin. While we're in the new moon phase, we could still gain support and we could still be drawn up to our new moon, but it all depends. We're either going to be drawn up, or this will be our resistance level and we come back down to double bottom. If we were to make a W, that would be good, I guess. That would be good. It would take us to our next fib level at the 2.618, which is that 130k. We'll be conservative, 130k if we create a W pattern here. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. We're still within the fibs, and essentially it still would be healthy for Bitcoin even if we come back and actually retest this 0.888 fib zone, which is the buy-in zone. It would still be healthy. It's just going to look like a bloodbath, and that's it. That's basically it. Let's take a quick look at ETH. No, we are going to just quickly go back on the bit of the sea of the coin. And I want to see smaller time frames. Ew, it looks so disgusting. I know, it really does. I'm sorry. You should see my desktop. You should see my desktop. So on the 4 hour, we are still under the 8, which is telling me we are going to get a push down from here and then come back down to this zone. I can't remember why I drew this line. Can't remember. But essentially, this zone looks like we'll come back and retest it, to be honest, as we are under it. The MACD for this, yeah, we're pointing down a little bit, but you see, not the MACD, the RSI, you see this could be our lowest point, and even though price kind of goes lower, we may stay higher when it comes to the RSI, while still like back testing this prior zone. Bitcoin is known to break out of areas and not like retest it fully, like which would be here or here. It is known to do that. So it coming back and just retesting this is something Bitcoin could do, you know. So that's just interesting. Hourly, we're above the 8 on the hourly, but we're underneath the 200 and the 55, which could again just make us come back down, touch that, and we could come up. So we want to see really just how low can you go? Can you bring it down low? Let's take a quick look at ETH and then XRP. ETH, the baby dinosaur. So Ethereum is, again, our moons. Look, resistance, little sell-off, support, full moon, buy. Little resistance, but it was just sideways there. Full moon, buy. So again, it's just going to be interesting. I do feel we've come up quite, Ethereum had a nice little rally. We've come up quite a bit. So coming down to retest these zones for Ethereum is looking likely. It would allow time for the 55 to move up to it to gain more of a support and so on. And why is it taken off my MACD? Here it is. Yeah, we're heavily overbought there, a bit overbought there. We're just coming down a little bit. Don't cry. Just roll your eye. Don't cry. Let's just put on the other ones. It's just a quick look at ETH. And we'll check the fibs out. We are being supported quite nicely there, to be honest. But there's still room to come down. So we want to see how it's holding. It's on the smaller time frames. So underneath them on the smaller time frame. So again, that could just kick us down, gain support off of the 200 right here, before crossing over it again. So I am seeing this zone close to the buying zone, which is similar to Bitcoin. And what does that mean? It's a buying zone. It's a buying zone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's just go back on the daily and just zoom out to check the fibs. Because let's just move the moons, because the moons be mooning right now. They be mooning. They be mooning. Right. So when it comes to Ethereum and the fib levels, we broke out of our buying zone, but we did not reach the 1.618, which Bitcoin has done. Bitcoin's the only one, but of course that would move, it moves the market. So we know that this is a minimal target when it comes to Ethereum anyway. 5,000.7 Ethereum is en route after its drawback. After its drawback, but that's basically where it is. So I do feel even if these moving averages can't hold it for a moment, coming back closer to the 0.888 fib, it's just looking green, if you know what I mean. It's looking green at the end of the day, even though the market is red. But hey, we see green. We see green. So with XRP and the hizzy, it's looking a bit messy. I'm just going to delete this fib for now, and I'm going to put it back there because it is interesting. So when it comes to the larger fib level, which was pulled from swing high to swing low, as you can see, we did reach our 0.8 fib. Our 1.618 fib is up here. Damn, why is it so high? Our 1.618 fib is up here, so we've still got a long way to go where it comes to XRP. And what you can see now, we're hovering inside of the golden pocket. What the golden pocket is, the golden pocket. So it's still healthy. Still healthy. Just a little retest, little retest. So what I'm seeing here, could we just come back and potentially retest the bottom of the golden pocket and then continue to make our way up? So I do feel our next video will just give us much more insight as to what's going on. As you can see, we are below all of the moving averages right now. We're underneath them all, but above the 200, so that is positive. It just shows super extension as we potentially come down. Like we're close to the top of the golden pocket. We wicked nicely to the bottom of the golden pocket here. So will we want to do that double bottom, possibly creating a W just like Bitcoin? We just have to see. I've done a video on like why do we it's so interesting. I recorded it literally last year, so I need to get that video out. I will say, if you're watching my crypto videos, do know other videos are coming back, because my YouTube channel wasn't just about crypto or astrology, so that will still be here. My channel is a holistic channel. You're going to get multiple angles of reality, so the other videos are coming back because they are as important as crypto and astrology. But anyway, eye rub. This is basically what we want to see. I'm going to get rid of this one. Put on this one just so it's not so messy. I'll aim to get my charts not so messy next time. I tell you I will. Get rid of you. No, I had you. I want to get rid of you. So we're underneath the 8. So similarly to, was it Ethereum? We could just keep a nice support off of the 55. The 200 is below it because we're only underneath the 8 right now, which will still be positive because look, we've got our low here, we've got a higher low. If we keep our support here, we'll just be creating a higher low. So it's just saying upward momentum. So these moon phases coming in now, as you can see, we did get our support here, we jumped up, but will we get our resistance level round about here, our new moon, bringing us down to this level, like lowest bottom of the golden pocket, before continuing up? And if we have been in this downward momentum, will we get that energy switch in the eclipse season? So we're going to keep an eye on all of it. We really, really are. RSI for XRP. Yeah, again, it's going lower. Did I look at that already? MACD. It is in the red. It's not even turning just yet. So it's telling me the downward side has not finished. It's not finished. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Oh, damn, shit. 4-hour, we are underneath all of them we're underneath of. So yeah, could we just get this double bottom? Like, this would be our next zone to keep an eye out on. And if we cannot hold that, then possibly lower. Possibly lower. No, I don't want that line. I want the yellow one, the ray. So this zone is essentially where we want to keep an eye out of if we get our resistance level coming in, our new moon, could we just come back to this level and then continue on to the upside? So it's looking pretty similar for all of them. So I am going to leave it there. We are just going to keep an eye on what's happening, but ultimately I will let you know. Bull run not finished yet. It not finished. It not easy. It's just weak people need to go. So if that's you, then it's time to go. It's time to be scared. Time to be scared. But anyway, do make sure you just check out the merch. Check out the merch if you like. LightBeing is here. LightBeing is on all of them, as you can see. See him there, on all of them. Check out the calendar. I am going to, if you're watching this, I'm going to put a discount because, of course, we're like halfway through the year. The calendar does finish in March 2026. So it's not like, oh, it's finishing now. It finishes in March because we follow the astrological cycle. There will be a discount. It will be applied before the video is uploaded. So you'll see this price here on the video. But when you're looking at it, there will be a discount if you would like the calendar. And as I says, anyone who does come and copy my copy trades and damn, these may go back in the red. Oh, this has gone up in the green. See, these may go in the red momentarily, but ultimately it's going up anyway. So it will be a better time to copy it while it's low, if that's what you want to do. And you will get a free calendar, free digital calendar, if you do copy the LightBeing's copy trades. But I am going to leave it there. Support your girl by liking the video if you resonated, and I'll see you in the next one. So with that being said, angel out. Bye.